You're listening to the What the Wrestling Podcast, the show that brings you all things wrestling with your host, RJD. Oh, you already know what time it is.
Perfect.
AEW. Last night, AEW Dynamite. We are here to review the show. Let's look at the socials. Follow me. RJD, RJ699 on Twitter, RJD199 on Snapchat, but most importantly, follow What the Wrestling on Facebook, YouTube, and TikTok. Follow What the Wrestling on Spotify and Anchor. Let's go! Yes, yes, yes. 'Tis I, RJD here. Yeah. Shout out to LA Knight. Welcome to What the Wrestling. I know you're probably saying, why the hell do you have on that furry ass hoodie? Well, I might add, if you should know, okay? It's cold as hell in this house. It needed some air. So I got this hoodie that is God sent. I swear, this hoodie was touched by greatness himself. I don't know. This thing is amazing. Still under the weather, guys. Still under the weather. So if you hear me mute or you hear me cough, if you hear me sniffle, it's because I'm really under the weather still. Allergies kicking my ass right now, but we will not complain. We will power through. We will power through.
Perfect.
With that being said, hit the goddamn like button. Like, comment, share, and subscribe to the channel. What the Wrestling HBO. Help a brother out. You guys already know. We got more shorts coming, more clips coming, live streams coming. Holla at your boy, man. Let's go, man. Merch. We also have merch. More merch coming soon. Working out the logistics of that right now. Once I have it out, it will be all over all my social media. So look out for that. AEW started with Jon Moxley kicking off the show like the badass that he is. There are three certainties in the world: death, taxes, and Jon Moxley. Nothing has really changed since day one. I am at the top of the food chain, and anyone who doesn't like it, they can kiss me arse. Them's just fighting words. So who else to answer the challenge? Oh, that button doesn't work. That sucks.
Nope.
Oh, well. Who else to answer the challenge but the Hangman? So the Hangman is back, everybody. That is good news because, as you all know, Hangman got injured by Mr. Moxley. Well, not by Moxley, but he literally got clotheslined and got knocked out. And complete accident. I'm not sure if he had a concussion or not, but he's been off of TV for some time. Thank God he's okay. He came back out, and John said, "You sure you want to do this? Remember what happened the last time?" And them sounds like fighting words, so they proceeded to lock arms and get it on. They had a whole fight. There were chants of "let them fight," and they were going all over the place. People had to come and separate them. You know what? One of the security guards pushed Moxley, and he fell off the stage. He got out of there quick, but for his own sake, because he almost got trampled over. But they had themselves a good pull-apart brawl. I love pull-apart brawls when they're done right. This one was good. There was one on WWE recently that was good. I like the pull-apart brawls. Brock Lesnar and Bobby. That was a good one. Oh, man. You see how congested I am already? This is crazy, man.
Get the fuck out of here!
Jesus Christ. But anyway, that's probably going to set up Hangman versus Mox, I'm assuming, soon. So can't wait for that to happen. Two hard-hitting guys, a badass and a cowboy. Should be very, very entertaining. This I love to see. We had Danielson versus Dax Harwood next. The crowd started chanting, "This is awesome," before they even locked up. Let's stop the show. Stop the show. Dax DX. If this brother isn't in your top 1, 2, 3 for Wrestler of the Year,
Get the fuck out of here!
seriously, what are you watching? This brother, if I would quote Sheamus, this brother has been putting on banger after banger after banger after banger. Like, Jesus Christ. The cojones on this guy. And we know he's been hurt. It's been reported he's been hurt, wrestling through injuries and all sorts of stuff. Him and Cash with the 2 Briscoe fights this year. I mean, Jesus Christ. This brother is doing his goddamn thing. Shout out to Dax Harwood. Bryan Danielson, I mean, we don't got to say much about that guy. We already know what he's capable of. And these guys had a kick-ass match. We had a sharpshooter. We had a sharpshooter. We had a label lock. We had all the beautiful stuff that you would love. We had that slingshot powerbomb, which I love. I swear, if I was wrestling, that would be a move that I used. The slingshot, that move is amazing. I want him to win with it one day, maybe. But at the end, the label lock was applied, and Dax Harwood had to tap out. After the match, Daniel Bryan was going for a handshake. Dax said, "F you," kept it walking, but he changed his mind. He said, "I'm just joking." And they hugged and embraced in the middle of the ring. This was awesome. Dax Harwood is in my top 3 for Wrestler of the Year, for sure. I would have to really go back and think about it, but he might be in my top 2. Like, no bullshit. This guy has been amazing this year. But he wrestled out there. This was a babyface on babyface match. No Cash Wheeler. He stayed in the back. But this was great. Backstage, we have Ricky Starks cut a promo about Dynamite. He is going to win the Dynamite Diamond Ring. So if you didn't know, MJF has won it the last 3 years, but obviously he's not going to win it this year because he's not in it because he's already the champ. So he is entering himself in the Battle Royal, and he's probably going to win it because if he doesn't, it probably wouldn't make much sense. He said, "I'm coming for it all because I am absolute Ricky Starks." Good for him. So we'll see what happens with the Battle Royal. I like it. I don't see anything wrong with that. I like the Dynamite Diamond Ring thing. I like the Sonic Ring thing. I like all of this from AEW. They don't have it often, and we don't see a lot of ladder matches and all that other shit. So when we do get it, it's normally crazy, and it's normally, you know what comes to mind? I was thinking about that match where Nick Jackson, his leg clipped the rope, and he took a nasty bump. In that same match, we had Penta do a over-the-ladder Canadian Destroyer through a table onto Matt Jackson.
Get the fuck out of
What are we doing?
Stop it. Get some help.
That just popped into my head. But I like this. Diamond Ring Battle Royal coming soon. Can't be mad at that. Then we had the TNT Championship, Samoa Joe versus AR Fox. Stop the show. AR Fox is officially all elite, baby. Shout out to that brother. He is incredible for the little bit that I've seen of him. If he was on the indies cutting it up like this, it's a remarkable feat that it took him this long to get signed. It's a testament to AEW because this brother is really good in the ring. Him and Samoa Joe. He had a 450 in this match. He had a cutter with a picture-perfect 450. Samoa Joe set him up for the Muscle Buster, though, after, I think, 9 or 10 minutes. And the Muscle Buster was all she wrote for him. After the match, Samoa Joe said, "Welcome to the new face of television," saying that he is the TNT and TBS champion, and nobody's going to F with him. And that's basically what he said. And Wardlow said, "This feud with him is not over, not by a long shot." So I will be looking forward to that coming soon. We also had a powerhouse segment where he was going through, I guess, the mean streets. He went to the barbershop. He was just like going through places, and he went through a back alley, and it was basically saying, "Listen, a lot of you guys don't know about me, but I'm this, I'm that." Setting up more character development for Powerhouse Hobbs. Powerhouse Hobbs has big things in his future. And when he gets his hands on the title, he's going to have I think he's going to have a legendary run. He is so much better now than when AEW started. Powerhouse Hobbs is great. He's jacked. And if anybody wins using a spine buster, it needs to be Powerhouse. I can't see nobody else doing a spine buster and winning a match except for Powerhouse Hobbs. So, backstage, Moxley and Paige, Hangman continued to fight. Security stepped in again. Moving on, Renee Paquette hosted a sit-down interview with Jericho Appreciation Society and the BCC, Blackpool Combat Club. And that is Claudio Castagnoli versus Wheeler Yuta. Wheeler Yuta versus Daniel Garcia and Jake Hager. That was announced. Yuta is also challenging Garcia for the Ring of Honor Pure Championship at Final Battle, which is coming up soon. Excalibur then said that AR Fox, was all elite, so that was great. Then we had the MJF promo, and I'm hearing back and forths about it, and here's my thoughts. So, William Regal came out, and he introduced MJF. MJF, as always, cut a good promo. Great promo. And he talked about the email that was sent to him. And the email said that he wanted me to leave Moxley with an emotional scar, so he never forgot that he was outsmarted by MJF, the new champion. MJF said with his alliance, he talked about how Regal wanted him not to use the ring, but to use the brass knucks. He then said this belt is trash. He called it tacky and it lacks class. And then he threw it like he basically chucked it.
Get the fuck out of here!
And threw it away like Nikki Cross threw away the 24/7 title. And Tony Schiavone said he desecrated the title. But after that, he revealed his new title. And the new title is a Burberry belt, the same design, just with a Burberry strap. He called it the Triple B. And he said if anybody else wants to be WWE, you hear me?
You stupid.
If anybody else wants to be AEW champion, you're going to be waiting for a long time because I ain't losing this belt no time soon. And he said, I'm not sure. He said, I'm not sure if a pro wrestling company wins because it's going to be a bidding war in 2024. And then he said, who knows? He might just call good old Saint Nick and his pal trips. Or he might, or who knows, Hollywood might win. So he said he's going to make more money than he's ever made in his entire life. And he said he's about to have a title reign that is about to make Hulk Hogan, JBL, and Jeff Jarrett look short and sweet. And after he talked about the email from William Regal, he kind of slowly took out the brass knucks, shined it up real nice, put it on, and then he knocked the holy hell out of William Regal in the back of the head.
Surprise, motherfucker.
William Regal was knocked out. He took the bump really well. Afterwards, they had to stretcher him out. He had like bleeding in his mouth. And they wanted him to be a despicable heel. And who knows what this means for William Regal. So my thoughts on this, as I sound like I have a high-pitched, low-pitched voice. I sound crazy. But my thoughts on this are, I don't know what's going on with William Regal. Some reports are saying that he might stay. Some reports are saying that he might go. Okay, cool. William Regal will be exceptional on TV still. He will be exceptional in the back. And if he goes to WWE, he'll be great in a backstage role over there as well. Going back to NXT, that ain't happening. That would be crazy.
Stop it. Get some help.
It's not the same NXT. So you put him on the main roster with Triple H. You have him as a personality, but nobody really wants general managers. You really don't need that right now. So I would say that it might be better for him to stay with AEW and continue to help grow that brand, continue to teach them those talents who are not as familiar with TV as some of those other guys, continue to help them in their growth as the AEW alumni continue to grow and continue to get better. I would think that it would be more beneficial for him to stay there, but time will tell because we all know he loves Triple H and Triple H loved him. Triple H would have never fired him if he was in charge back then. We know that for a fact. So, who knows? As for the segment with MJF and Ricky Starks is going to be good. MJF has a plethora of opponents that he could go up against and go through. As long as they build it up, a lot of them, you don't really need much build. It's gonna get built. So, I would say strap your seatbelts and get your popcorn ready because MJF is about to wow everybody. Only problem I had was this segment was too long. It could have been cut by a couple of minutes, and like the crowd is supposed to hate MJF, but when he knocked out William Regal and he told people why, the crowd got happy. So I don't understand. I don't know. These crowds are weird, but I think this segment was good. I just think it was too long. Couple minutes off of this, it would have been the sweet spot. But I didn't hate it like some people are saying. Ricky Starks versus RJDWorldwide. Ricky Starks makes quick work of him. Matt Hardy ran out during the entrance when Ethan Page was talking. And they told him to get his old ass in the back. So, All Ego threatened Ricky Starks. And Ricky Starks responded by basically squashing RJDWorldwide. So, nothing really happened here. But the issue between Ethan Page and Ricky Starks is far from finished. And I like Ethan Page. I think he's underutilized. And him and Ricky Starks, if not for on the mic, in the ring, should be really good too. The only problem I have with this, and stop the show. Where the hell is Miro? And where the hell is the House of Black? Why weren't they on this show? That didn't make sense.
You stupid.
They had a big splash last week. You could have gave them 10 minutes to squash somebody this week. And where's Miro? Is he hurt? If Miro's not hurt, why is he not using this brother? This brother could be in title contention. This brother could have the TNT title. He could be another challenger for the TNT title. I don't know what the hell's going on with shit. I just said his damn name too. Not Wardlow. Miro. Jesus Christ.
You stupid.
I had a brain fart. I don't know what the hell's going on with Miro, but Miro needs to be on TV. This is bullshit. That talented and he's not being used. It just doesn't make sense to me. So, we had Willow Nightingale versus Anna Jas. Willow Nightingale starting to get over. Anna J is getting better. This was a fine women's match. Nothing wrong here. Willow Nightingale gets the win, which is fine. After the match, we had Ruby Soho make a surprise return.
Surprise, motherfucker.
Attacking Ty Mello and hit her with something on the ramp, a suplex or something. And then I love the way she grabbed her head and was like, her music was playing and she was just talking to her. Like, talking that shit. Good to see Ruby Soho back. We know she was fighting a broken nose or she had injury to her face or something like that. Good to see that she's back. She's definitely going to add something to that women's division. And that women's division needs something besides Jamie Hayter. They have a lot of talented women on the roster. But it's like they got a lot of injuries and they're just now starting to get people back. And they got to showcase the women more. They got a good roster full of women. They got great ladies. They need to utilize them. It's the bottom line. Utilize your ladies. Good to see her back, though. We had Jade Cargill in a segment talking about how she was the best. First of all, Jade Cargill in that money bikini, like the bikini had dollar signs on it and all that. 2 thumbs up. She looked great. She shouted out the baddies. She said that she's the best. She said nobody can beat her. She said she's carrying this company and blah, blah, blah. And then she told the baddies, why are you chilling with this chick last week? I told y'all I kicked her out. I have the power to kick her out. So why were y'all chilling with her? Y'all know better than that. So after that, Bow Wow comes on the screen and he had talking about, hey girl, or something. And Bow Wow was like, yeah, so I see you talking a lot of junk. Okay, cool. I'm Bow Wow. I'll see you soon. Peace. Jade got tight and then walked off because the celebration was dead.
Get the fuck out of here!
And then she left. This was alright, I guess. Don't know what Bow Wow has to do with anything, but obviously they're building up to something. And Bow Wow is going to get in the ring, maybe have a 2-on-2 match. I don't think he will. Maybe it'll be a promo battle or something on the mic. I don't know, but Bow Wow, I don't know if it's a good fit. We'll see. I reserve the right to change my mind, but this had nothing to do with nothing. But let's see what they build it up as. Then we had the main event of the evening, the best of 7 series, the Elite versus Death Triangle, match 3. Shout out to the UFC. I forget his name. Shit, what's his name? He is great. He is my favorite announcer. Fighting out of the red corner, the reigning, defending, undisputed UFC. Yo, that guy is what is his name? I forgot his name. That guy is amazing. If I ever have something, I want him to introduce me. Coming from you out of New York City, hailing 6 feet tall, 200 pounds, bold and sexy, sexual chocolate, RJD. Oh man, That would be amazing. He is worth every freaking penny. Every UFC fight, I get hyped to watch every UFC fight. I swear to God. Oh man. I think he just introduced Joe Coy too. I think that's why he popped into my head. Shout out that guy. I gotta freaking find it. And it'll come back to me. Shout out that guy. He is fucking amazing. I'm clipping that up too. Good shit, man. Best of 3. 303 trios for the trios tournament. Death Triangle up 2 matches to 0. Will the Elite go down 3-0?
Get the fuck out of here!
Of course they ain't going down 3-0, goddammit. The Elite came out and attacked Death Triangle on the entrance ramp. We had bodies everywhere. We had dives. We had a whole bunch of shit before the match even started. So when we came back, we had, before that, we had Omega. We had Omega hitting somebody. I think it was Phoenix with the V trigger. So Penta tried to use the hammer again, but we had Rey Fenix stopping him, and that has been a theme in every single match. So we know that's going to be a theme going forward for sure. The end came where there was a Black Arrow attempt, but Matt got the knees up, and I think Nick rolled them up for the 3 count. This was a great ending because the Black Arrow is phenomenal. Every time I see Pac do it, it's like, God damn, this guy's awesome. But the fact that the Elite got 1 win was good. I fully expect them to win the next match as well. And what I like about this is every match is different, and they're telling a long-term story with Pac, Phoenix, and Pentagon having inner turmoil because Pac and Penta want to cheat. Rey Fenix does not. And it's causing inner turmoil, and now it's caused them to lose a match. So I love the fact that they're telling this story and they're changing up the matches in every match. This is probably going to go 6 or 7. So we'll see. I'm looking forward to it. Not the best of the 3 matches, but still a good match. Non-stop action. Afterwards, the Elite got on the mic. Goodbye, mwah, and good night. Bang. So we'll see what happens. And winter is coming. And this was fun. Good episode of Dynamite. Good, not great, but good nonetheless. Good to see Ruby Soho back. Good to see that Dynamite is continuing the trend from last week. I just saw that the viewership was down just a little bit. So that's fine, though. It's okay. They'll be back up over 1 million soon. So with that being said, who the hell knows what's going to happen to William Regal? We will continue to monitor the situation. But for now, everybody check out my socials again because it's Thursday night and I am out. Peace.
Y'all the Marco.